Welcome back to the news in detail. Former soldier within the Somali Armed Forces was executed on Saturday morning for killing a Somali cabinet minister just 6 years ago. Ahmed Abdullahi Abdi was executed by firing a squad in Mogadishu for killing hospital earlier in May of the 2017. Mahmoud Siraji, the brother of the slain minister, has welcomed the execution of Ahmed Abdullahi Abdi, the soldier, saying that justice has been finally prevailed. Millions thanks to President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud. You did what your predecessor couldn't do, he tweeted. In June 2017, a military court in Mogadishu has sentenced Ahmed Abdullahi to death over the killing of the cabinet minister after being found guilty of the willful murder. 31-year-old Abbas Abdullahi Siraji, the youngest cabinet minister in Somali's history, was public works minister under former Prime Minister Hassan Ali Khaire. He was shot dead outside the presidential palace known as Villa Somalia in Mogadishu. Abbas Siraji made international headlines with his inspiring story that he saw him go from the largest refugee camp in the world, the Dadaab, northeast Kenya, to being appointed as federal government minister in Somalia at that year. Siraji was shot dead at the front gates of Villa Somalia, the heavily fortified presidential palace, by the soldier as he escorted the Auditor General Nur Farah on 3rd May of the 2017. The soldiers began firing at Mr. Siraji as his car approached the checkpoint leading to the compound. Somali President His Excellency Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has hailed the local residents in Bulaburde district for the courage to face Al-Shabaab threat. The local residents in Bulaburde district of Iran region in central Somalia began repairing a strategic bridge destroyed by Al-Shabaab suicide bomb attack on Wednesday last week. The bridge sustained heavy damage with a gaping hole in the middle of the road, but it didn't collapse at that time after the blast. The regional officials welcomed the independent initiative undertaken by Bulaburde residents who say they are keen not to disrupt the business activities that many of the locals have heavily fortified and relied on. Residents said that they want to at least temporarily repair it, that the people and animals can cross the bridge safely. However, locals are calling on the government to step in and complete the full repair to the vehicles and trucks can pass. Government officials including Ahmed Mahad Noor, the district commissioner of Bulaburde, have promised to rebuild the main bridge in the city. Al-Shabaab militants destroyed the bridge on October 19th after a car bomb explosion. According to the security officials, two men rode on the motorcycle into the bridge before one of the men jumped off the pike before the suicide bomber detonated his explosive-laden motorcycle. Security forces shot dead the surviving attacker and troops seized the two motorcyclists loaded with explosives. Officials believe that the suicide blast was part of more significant coordinated attack on the critical regional infrastructure. SNA forces managed to stop the second pumper before he reached a separate bridge in Jalalaqsi less than an hour after the attack in Bulaburte district last Wednesday that killed at least 22 people dead. You are still following our news in English live from Mogadishu. Ethiopian people protest against the outsiders amid Tigrayan conflict. Thousands of Ethiopian people across the towns in the capital and other regions on Saturday have staged a rally against what they say is an interference by the Western countries in the country's internal affairs. The protesters included one in the federal capital, Addis Ababa, where many such events have been held in nearly 2 years since war broke out in the country's northern region of Tigray. Some demonstrators displayed banners accusing the U.S. of disrespecting Ethiopia's sovereignty, while others singled out Tigrayan fugitive leaders for the blame. The Addis Ababa rally was organized by the city authorities. We are keen to assure the world that we are always by his side and support the government's call for our sovereignty, said Janet Terape, deputy mayor of Addis Ababa, referring to the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. We oppose any threat and interference to the unity of Ethiopia, and we ask the interfering countries to stop this action. The demonstrations were staged ahead of the expected start of the peace talks next week in South Africa between the warring parties in Ethiopia. That's it for our today's English news live from Mogadishu. With me, I am Omar No, and the entire team of the program. Leave you bye for now.